The food that's quietly weakening your bones isn't candy, soda, or anything obviously unhealthy. In fact, many people eat it every single day thinking it's good for calcium. But according to experts, this one common food can slowly pull minerals out of your bones, leaving them weaker and more fragile over time, especially after 50. In this video, we're going to uncover what it is, why it happens, and how to protect your bones before it's too late. Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. If you enjoy learning how simple habits and everyday foods affect your health in real life, make sure to subscribe. I share everything your body wishes you already knew. Now imagine this. You're trying to do everything right. You drink milk, eat yogurt, maybe even take calcium supplements. But one thing you add to almost every meal might actually be doing the opposite, draining calcium instead of helping you absorb it. According to some studies, people who consume this food daily have a significantly higher risk of bone loss as they age. The problem isn't how much calcium you take in, it's how much your body keeps. Experts suggest that this food increases acid in the bloodstream, and to neutralize it, your body borrows calcium from your bones, kind of like taking money out of savings every day without realizing it. Over time, that calcium debt adds up. One easy change you can make is to drink more water with meals, which may help your kidneys flush out the excess acid before it reaches your bones. It sounds simple, but your skeleton will thank you. And no, before you panic, it's not chocolate. I would never start a war with chocolate, but here's where it gets shocking. The food most people think is completely harmless is actually hiding in your fridge right now. In the next part, I'll tell you exactly what it is, how it damages your bone density, and what you can eat instead to keep your bones strong for years to come. The food we're talking about is something almost everyone uses, refined table salt. Experts suggest that too much of it doesn't just raise blood pressure, it also speeds up calcium loss through urine. Your kidneys try to flush out the excess sodium, and in that process, valuable minerals like calcium get washed away too. Over time, that steady loss weakens the bone structure, even if you're eating all the right foods. It's possible that your morning toast or soup has more to do with brittle bones than your age does. Research indicates that people who consume high sodium diets can lose up to 1% of their bone density each year after midlife. That might not sound like much, but after a decade, it's the difference between strong bones and a fracture waiting to happen. The tricky part? Salt hides in places you wouldn't expect. Bread, sauces, cheese, and even healthy plant-based snacks. You could easily exceed your daily limit without ever touching the salt shaker. Experts believe one small change can make a big difference. Taste your food before adding salt. It may sound trivial, but most people season out of habit, not necessity. When you start noticing natural flavors again, you may be surprised at how little salt your body actually craves. And if you really miss that salty kick, a squeeze of lemon or a sprinkle of herbs can fool your taste buds beautifully. Let's just say your bones will prefer lemon to sodium any day. It's possible that the craving for salt is your body's way of asking for minerals, but the wrong kind. Instead of giving it more sodium, give it balance through potassium-rich foods like spinach, avocado, or even a banana. These help the body hold onto calcium instead of flushing it away. But here's the part that few people ever hear. There's another common food, often eaten right alongside salt-heavy meals, that quietly worsens the damage by blocking calcium absorption altogether. And once you know what it is, you'll never look at your healthy diet the same way again. The second food that quietly damages your bones is processed meat. Things like sausages, ham, bacon, and cold cuts. Experts point out that these foods are packed with sodium, preservatives, and phosphates that interfere with calcium balance. When you eat them regularly, the high phosphate content can pull calcium out of your bones and into your bloodstream, where it doesn't belong. Over time, that calcium loss can leave bones brittle, even if you're getting enough from dairy or supplements. It's possible that your breakfast sandwich or favorite deli lunch is doing more harm than you realize. Research shows that people who eat processed meats several times a week have a higher risk of osteoporosis later in life, especially women after menopause. The combination of sodium and phosphate is like a double hit. One pushes calcium out, the other stops it from coming back in. The scary part is, this happens slowly, without pain, until one day a simple stumble turns into a fracture, Experts suggest it's not about cutting out all meat, but about balance. Fresh, unprocessed protein sources like eggs, chicken, or fish are far gentler on your bones. One simple change that may help is pairing your protein with something alkaline like leafy greens or a squeeze of lemon. It may sound too easy, but balancing acidity in your meals helps protect bone minerals naturally. And yes, if your dinner looks more colorful than beige, your skeleton will probably thank you. Experts also remind us that strong bones aren't just built with calcium, they depend on magnesium, vitamin D, and movement. Even 10 minutes of sunlight and a short walk after meals can help your body use those nutrients better. Think of it as giving your bones a small daily workout. And if you ever needed extra motivation, just remember, no one looks cool limping from a bacon injury. So here's the truth. Your bones are alive, always rebuilding, always responding to your choices. What you eat today quietly shapes how strong you'll stand tomorrow. The future of your health depends on the choices you make today. If this video gave you something new to think about, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments.